You was born extremely wise, so pay attention to detail, observe people body language, observe people eye movements, observe what a person chooses to say versus what they choose not to say. Bring a magical perspective of yourself to the day and perceive yourself from a royal point of view. Now, when you perceive yourself from a royal point of view, you don't think less of yourself. You don't even consider negative thoughts. You don't even consider being in certain situations. You don't even consider thinking certain thoughts or certain thoughts belonging to you. So when you know the truth of who you are and you come from a higher dimension and you are a direct extension from a royal existence of rare geniuses, then you make sure you mentally, consciously set your intent to think from a royal point of view. And you detach and you don't argue with other people. You only argue with yourself only when a part of yourself is not thinking from a high dimensional royal point of view. So thinking on a high frequency or thinking from a royal point of view is thinking on a super high frequency, because a royal frequency is a super genius, magical, magnificent frequency. So live in your magic and live in the truth of who you truly are. Because you're not meant to consider negative thoughts or to consider even putting yourself in a negative position or situation, or to even contemplate how should you respond or how are you going to overcome certain thoughts or certain emotions or certain challenges. Certain challenges are below you. The fact that you're even striving to overcome certain things is why you're not realizing the truth of who you truly are. So embrace your inner truth and embrace your inner knowing, and embrace your inner rare magic and your inner rare genius mental energy. See, the brain is wired neurologically and psychologically for positivity. So the brain is naturally meant to focus on positivity and gratitude consistently throughout the day. Every single day of our life, our brain is naturally wired to have a positive bias and a solution-based focus. So neurologically, mentally, genetically, internally, you're meant to only dwell on positivity. You're meant to have a solution-based focus and an optimistic bias, not a negative bias, not a problem-based focus from a survival way of thinking. But you also have a spiritual instinct, not your animal instinct, but your spiritual instinct is to only trust in the spiritual flow of things and to always see high vibrational spiritual signs and spiritual messages. So listen to your heart, because your heart knows, but the brain overthinks and second guessing and questions what the heart already knows. So know what you know and trust in what you know, and trust in magical experiences manifesting. Never doubt yourself. Don't believe in doubt. But take a new route and think new thoughts to create new neurological pathways and new results mentally. So be the greatest you and keep loving you, and never base your thoughts based around somebody else's thoughts about you. The world around you exists because you exist, but you don't exist because the world around you exists. You are at the center of your universe. So control your perception of yourself and control your frequency.